Hello everyone, this is me Ashish Verma. I am currently pursuing my Masters in Construction Technology and Management in IIT Delhi. So this video is going to be very important for all the B.Tech and M.Tech students. Those are in their last year of their graduation, because in the last year of their graduation they have to do one project, and in that project they have different type of reviews and presentation. So in the beginning of their semesters they have to give one midterm review presentation. So there are so many students, they are doing their B.Tech and M.Tech, but they are confused basically how to prepare the PPT for midterm review presentation. So in this video I'm going to show you, because this is my presentation that I have created for myself, and so in this video basically I'm going to show you the PPT, and then I'm going to show you basically how you are going to select the content, and in the content section, in the table of content section, in each section how you are going to write the things and what you have to write in which section. So be with me and watch the complete video. You are going to get the complete overview in this video, and after watching this video you are not going to have any doubt, and I hope that you are going to give your midterm review presentation or any type of presentation very well in coming future. So let's start the video, and before starting there is one request from my side. If you are new in this channel, please be the part of this beautiful family and subscribe the channel and do share with your friends also. Okay, so this is the basic layout. Basically this is the front page that you have to make. You have to write the name of your project in the very top of the slide, and then below that you can put the logo of your college. If there is no logo for your college, you can simply write the name of your college. So basically in the left side of the page you have to write the name of your guide, and then in right side of the page you have to write your name, your enrollment number, and then what you are doing. Are you pursuing M.Tech or B.Tech? So this is the front page, and you have to make sure that the PPT that you are creating for your presentation, it has to look appealing, and then it has to be neat and clean. So you can see this is so simple and neat and clean, and you have to make sure that you are putting the numbers also, PPT number. So this is the front page, and then we'll go to the second page. In second page you have to basically tabulate your content. So in midterm review you have to tabulate in this form. The first point will be abstract. We'll talk also like what you are going to include in all these sections. So in later slides we are going to discuss that also. So first point will be abstract, and the second point will be introduction, followed by motivation, literature review, present work, future work, timeline of your future work, because you are going to show your future work. So the people, those are going to judge your presentation. So if you are showing your future work, they are definitely going to ask you what is the timeline of your future work, basically how you are going to achieve your future work. So have you created any milestones, like in which month you are going to complete which portion of your project. So you have to show that timeline also for your project, and then the last one will be the conclusion and then references. All right, so let's move to the next slide. In abstract, basically abstract is the synopsis of your project. You have to write like what is your project about, and what type of research that have been done on this particular topic, and what type of findings that have been found by the researchers, and what is the motto of your own project, and what type of problems you are going to tackle basically in this project, and how you are going to tackle it, and what is the process that you are going to follow, and what type of methodologies you are going to use. So that you have to put in abstract. And in next slide there is an introduction. So in introduction part you have to basically write what is the project about, and what type of problem that you have identified, and what are the major things that you are going to cover, and what type of methodologies you are going to follow. So basically introduction and abstract are somewhat connected, right? So you have to just make little bit changes and you have to write in that way. All right, so introduction, like when you go for interview, so you HR asks like introduce about yourself. So just like that you have to introduce about your project and your methodologies and the things that you are going to do, right? And in next slide you have to write the motivation. What is the motivation behind taking this project? Why you are doing this project only? Why you haven't chosen another project? So what is the motivation? So you have to tell basically these are the problems that are being faced by the current industries, current agencies, or anything that is basically pushed you to choose this topic, that you have to tell basically in the motivation section, like what is the motto behind choosing this topic. All right, And in this literature review, because when you start any kind of project or any kind of research, basically you have to go through the literature reviews. There are different websites that you can go through. There is a research gate, and then there is a Scopus. These two websites I have followed. You can also try other websites. There are different websites. So basically, based on your topic, you have to find out the literatures, and then you have to review basically. And you have to from the literature review, you will understand basically like what type of problems that have been faced by the projects, right, and by the industries or the people or the human in any type of field in which you are doing your project. All right, so how you are going to tabulate your literature review, basically a review. So there will be the first column, that will be the serial number, and then followed by title, author and year, and then finding and limitation of your project. All right, so let's say you have done 5 to 6 literature reviews. So in my case, I have done more than 30 literature reviews, but I am tabulating here only 6 literatures. So in that way, you can tabulate your literature reviews, and then while giving your presentation, you can explain them very well, right? And you can explain them like what type of findings you have found and what is the gap basically, and how you are going to cover that. And in a present work, basically, there will be many people, they'll be telling you that you can write the bullet points in your present work, but that is not good actually. The people, those are coming to judge your presentation, they need the appealing things that can, in a first sight they can, okay, yeah, this look good, and yeah, he has done something. You have to present it in that way. So you can follow the flow chart one that I have followed basically. See, what I have done, I have started and then I did the literature review. So there is a section of no. If I haven't done, then again I will go for first part. I will start literature review. If I have completed, then whether I have completed or not, and then the technology that I'm going to use, whether I have completed that course or not, and then what I'm doing right now, so that you have to show in your present work. All right, so flowchart is good, and I would suggest prefer the flowchart over the bullet points. And in this future work, you have to basically show the timeline basically, because in B.Tech project and M.Tech project, it's you are given 1 year, complete 1 year. So in present work, basically you show before the midterm review what type of work you have done, and in future work, like in coming months, before the final submission of your report, what you are going to do, so how you are going to proceed basically. So flowchart is good, as I said earlier. So in my case, this is my flowchart basically. In this way I'm going to proceed my work. So in your case, you will be having different project titles, so you can create your own flowchart, future work flowchart, and it looks good basically. All right, and it is easier for you to explain to the representatives, right? And then the important point is here, the important slide is timeline of future work basically. The representative, those are coming to judge you, right? Those are going to come and listen your presentation. They will definitely ask to that, okay, you have shown us this future work flow chart, but how you are going to achieve this future work basically. So show us some timelines basically, in which month you are going to achieve what portion of your project. So this is the timeline basically, and it looks very good because I have used the softwares to prepare it, right? You can prepare in Excel also, but there are different softwares like MS Project, Primavera P6, and Power BI. You can follow any of these, but if you don't know how to create this, it takes only 5 to 10 minutes to create this kind of timeline. If you want to know how to create, you can comment in the comment section. I'll just create one another video. And this timeline I have created in MS Project it's very easy steps are being followed to create this type of timeline, right? So make sure that you are including in your presentation timeline of your future work. All right, and then followed by conclusion. In basically conclusion, you have to write basically you have to put your data, like how you have proceeded the work, and then what will be the future findings and how they are going to basically help to the industries, to the people, and based on your project to project, right? And then finally you have to write references. So while writing references, you have to make sure that you are writing in a right format. Basically I have seen many of my friends, many of my juniors, they just copy the references from the papers and then just they attach with the PPTs. No, that is not the right way basically. Let's say you are referring one literature, right? So how you have to write? They will be the writers, those have written that literature. So in my case, like see, these two people have written that paper and in which year they published that paper, and then what was the title basically, post award construction and contract management of engineering, procurement and construction hydropower project. So this was the title, and 2 case studies from Uganda were being done, right? So in that way you have to write. And in some papers you might get also a volume, which volume is this, so you also include the volume, and then by which organization it was published, that also you can include. In my case, my guide name is Kumar Neeraj Jha. He has one beautiful book, Construction Project Management Theory and Practices. So see how I have written the reference for him, his name, and in which year it got published, and what is the name of the book, and which volume is this, and then which organization published it, right? So I hope you got the basic idea, basically how you are going to create your PPT, and how you are going to basically write the data in different sections. So yeah, it was a wonderful experience for me while creating this PPT. And if you also want the format of this PPT, you just comment in the comment section. I'll upload. There is one Telegram channel I have. You can connect me in Telegram, or you can connect me on Instagram. I'll just share with you the format also. So all the very best to all of you for your presentations, and thank you very much for watching this video. And if you are new here, please be the part of this beautiful family. And bye bye. See you all on the next video.